Welcome back, everyone. As you know, we are at South Bend. If you watched yesterday's video, we are here at the Points 1 event for the South Bend region. I'm running Cam C here until I get the 240 up and running. Then I'll run one of the biggest classes there is in this area, which is XA. It's a bit cold today, colder than yesterday. Low 40s and then maybe mid 50s. So tire pressure and heat is going to be a key factor of keeping the car fast today. We got checked in, we got teched in. We got the cars all set up over there, ready to go. I'd say there's a good 40-50 people here, so it should be a decent event. We're about to walk the course, and then I'll let you know if I'm working first or driving first. Today, either I'm okay with either or, because it's cold, which means working is gonna suck. But it also means it's cold, so the driving's gonna suck. So either way, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I'm gonna go walk the course. As you know, the course here is pretty simple, but fun. And then I'll catch back up to you once the course walk is done, and we'll see what running assignments I have. All right, we're at the start. You wanna start as far right as you can, because then it's a gate, and then a left, and then a right. So you wanna stay as far right as possible, so it's less movement left and right. Won't be able to get too fast, but at least it's somewhat acceleration through here with a little bit of slowdown. So now you get here, and then again it's a left to a right, and then back to a left. So it's basically just a bunch of fast slaloms all the way until you get into the far corner. Then we get up here, and then it's to the left, then you go back to the right. As you can see, then we start looping it all the way through here. Then we get here, so you come through here, and then you take a big double 90 left-hander. So big left right there, and then left to come back through here. So it is quite a turn from that cone to this left to that left, and then you go around the circle. So you end the big right-hand circle, and then you come back to where we entered. So it's kind of the same thing. Instead of being a left here, it's going to be a left here. It's a pretty fast left-hander again. Obviously, you're going to have to choke up to make it, but they keep it pretty flowy all the way through to the back straight. Then after you make that big sweeping turn, you go into a left-right slalom all the way to the finish. All right, we're in the car now. We are finally running. We had the second run group, first work group. We know high to mid 30s, like 36, 7, and 8s are fast. We're hoping for a 38. That's what Chase ran, so that's our benchmark is a 38 for sure. It is super cold outside here. It says 52 degrees, no sun, high wind, cold tires. There's a big right-hand sweeping turn that we gotta make sure we're not rolling the tire over on. Other than that, we're gonna let this thing warm up, try to get as much heat in the tires from the engine getting to the front, and then the rears are just gonna have to be cold. We are the fourth car to run. I decided to grid pretty early instead of later, so we'll be running pretty soon. Gonna let it warm up, and then I'll catch you once we're on our first lap. Our first lap is just gonna be a warm-up lap. Probably gonna blow the tires off at the start to gain a little bit of heat into them. Remember the track, I just came from watching it, so I have a good idea of what I need to do, but the first run's always kind of a practice run, and then we got 2 more. We got 3 in the morning. So 1 okay one, and then 2 that we really gotta get. We got a lot of KMC drivers and a lot of really fast ones that have been developing and driving their cars for years. This is just a fun car for me, so we'll see if we can keep up. I'll catch you when we're on the track. All right, first run, here we go. Good run. I don't see the timing grid anywhere, so I'm not exactly sure what I ran, but I know it was a pretty good run, so I'm pretty happy with that. Run number 2, I ran a 40.7, which is slow. My class guys are already in 36s. put some tire chalk on it to see if I can see where it's rolling or not. I'm at like 30-ish PSI. We're not gonna get any heat in the tire, so see if I can get some PSI to make it better. Course is fun though. Course is super fun. Alrighty, here we go. Definitely a quicker run. I think I need to drop the PSI. I definitely felt a little slidey there. Let's see what the time was. I know it was definitely faster. Alrighty. Let's go to cam C. 37.6. Oh, sorry, 38.0. So closer, way closer to the pace. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can drop the pressure and go a little faster. All right, we got one more left. Looking at the leaderboard, the leader is a 36.5, then a 36.6, so 1/10 difference there. Then third place is a 37.6, so a second, and then me at 38. So I am 0.4 behind third place and a second 0.4 off of second and a second and a half off of first. I'm sure they're going to go a little quicker, so we need to as well. Tire pressures were high. They were in the high 29s, high 30s. Dropped them down to 27 up front, 26 in the rear. And that should give us a little extra grip, and we're going to push a little harder. And hopefully on this last run before lunch, we can get into the 37s and get a little closer to the top 3. All right, this is our last run. We got the tire pressures a little lower. Hopefully that helps us get where we need to be. Alrighty, we're strapped in, ready to go. That looked really fast for the 73 that's in front of me. He is in second. Course is definitely super fun. Hopefully get a good launch, because there's definitely a 10th or 2 in the launch, as long as I don't spin off the line, which is hard. Again, there's not a whole lot of grip out there today. Alrighty, try to get a good launch and then keep everything safe and fun and try to get a good time. Feeling pretty good about this one. good. Front grip felt really good. Rear grip was a little loose, but overall not terrible. Happy with that. As long as we didn't cone, should be a good run. And it was a little quicker, 37.9, but not enough. So after lunch, we got some work to do. But overall, wasn't too bad at all. All right, we are now after lunch. It warmed up a little bit more sun. Track temp is a little warmer. We have a lot of time to get down. Again, the car's been sitting for a while, so we got cold tires, but we did drop the pressures. I think we're going to be in a more optimal pressure range now for these first runs. We got 4, so we got 1 extra run than this morning, but the tire pressures will... Alrighty, my first run, the GoPro died right when I took off. It was a good run, even with cold tires. We knocked 2/10 off. So the heat definitely helped gain some traction, but that means everyone else is going to go faster. But we should have our tire pressures pretty dialed in now, and just trying to drive as best as we can. This is our second run of the second run group, so we still got 2 more after this. Let's try to make them count, because we got a lot of time to make up about 2 seconds. And we know they're just going to get faster. Alrighty, here we go. We got a little sideways, but not too bad. The car definitely felt better for sure. Keep the tire pressures the same and just try to not overdrive it and hope the little extra grip helps. Alrighty, we're going up for the 3rd run of the afternoon session. So you can see the sun came out quite a bit. Everyone's going faster. I'm going slightly faster. Last run was a 3/10 improvement, but I need more than 3/10 to compete. But every run we're getting faster and faster. We left the tires where they were. Hopefully with a little added heat and grip will help us go a little faster. Overall, I feel like I'm getting quite a bit out of the car, which is nice. Slowly and slowly getting a little quicker and quicker. So here we go. Sun's out. Let's try to get a fast one. Try not to lose the rear end. There's always a couple tenths when you get a little sideways. We'll try not to do that. I know we coned, but that was a fast run. Barely just coned it too. Let's see where that run got us. Was a 36.3 with a cone. Oh, that was a fast run. All right, well, we got one more run to do the same thing. Alrighty, last run of the event. 36.3 with a coned it by an inch. So we know we got a 36 in it for sure. If we can somehow get down into the 35s, that'd be amazing. This is probably gonna be the warmest that we're gonna get all day. And it is our last run. The sun is out. So this is what we got, last run of the day. Gonna try to get 36.3 or better without a cone. We did pretty good. Track definitely warmed up. I wish it was like this all day. Definitely would have had faster times, but so would everyone else. So here we go. Last run of the day. Try to make it a good one. Felt pretty good. I know I didn't cone. We got to see what we did. Alrighty, 36.5. 2/10 slower than before. It did feel a little slower in that back section, but I'm happy with that. All right, we are all loaded up. That is it for the day. Clement did end up getting second in his class and got a trophy, which is awesome for him. First real points event in the golf and a podium second place. That's awesome. I did cone my fastest by about an inch. I hit the cone. It was still in the box, but rolled over, so it counts as a cone because it fell down. If it didn't fall down, wouldn't have counted. That was a 36.3.1, so 36.3.1, which would have been 0.1 faster than my other competitor, local guy David, in his Mustang, which would have got me third place. My fastest non-cone was a 33.5, so 33.1, 33.5. It was a good day nonetheless. We were 0.2 off from getting a podium, so we can't complain. He's been driving his car for a long time. This is my first event with all this setup, so I'm pretty happy only being 0.2 off of him. About a second and a half, 2 seconds off the leader, but that's okay. We had a great day. We'll just continue to get faster and faster. We know we need a sway bar. Now we know tire pressures, which will help us be more consistent and faster out the gate. We're going to go ahead and tow this girl home, and then in a few weeks we have more fun events coming up, including some drifting, so we'll catch you then. Peace.